The night Seattle took everything. Super Bowl LX story. The scoreboard said 29-13, but that number doesn't explain what really happened. On February 8, 2026, the Seattle Seahawks didn't just beat the New England Patriots in Super Bowl LX, they took the game away from them, slowly, methodically, almost surgically. This wasn't a shootout. This was a shutdown. And by the end of the night, one question was everywhere. Was this one of the most complete Super Bowl performances of the modern era? The stage was set. 10 years after their first Lombardi Trophy, the Seahawks were back on the biggest stage in sports. Across from them stood the Patriots, a team many thought could make this a battle. On paper, it looked competitive. In reality, it never really was. From the opening drive, Seattle's defense made one thing clear: nothing was going to come easy. Every pass was pressured, every run contested, every snap felt like New England was fighting uphill. Slowly, the Patriots weren't just struggling, they were disappearing. Seattle's defense, nicknamed the Dark Side, didn't just react, they anticipated. Routes were jumped, pockets collapsed, drives ended before they even started. By mid-game, New England's offense looked stuck in quicksand. Sacks piling up, turnovers swinging momentum, punts becoming routine. It wasn't chaos, it was planning. Then came the interception return for a touchdown, a defensive score that shattered any hope of a comeback. From that point on, this wasn't a contest, it was a takeover. While the defense dominated, Kenneth Walker III was controlling time. Run after run, hit after hit, drive after drive, he racked up 135 rushing yards on 27 carries, reminding everyone that the old-fashioned running game still mattered. In an era dominated by quarterbacks and highlight throws, this was patience, power, and control. Seattle's victory wasn't about luck, it was about precision. Quiet heroes stacked the details. Jason Myers drilled 5 field goals, turning stalled drives into points and setting a Super Bowl record. Sam Darnold, once a journeyman, played clean, smart football. Every throw, every decision reinforcing Seattle's dominance. No flashy stat lines, no reckless risks, just efficiency. For the Patriots, what was supposed to be a breakthrough night became a nightmare. Their quarterback was under pressure all night. The offense couldn't stay on the field. Every attempt to build momentum was crushed. By the time they finally scored, the game was already decided. This wasn't a thriller, it was a lesson. Preparation and execution matter more than hype, especially on the biggest stage. Seattle didn't win because of one play, one star, or luck. They won because every part of the machine worked. Defense, offense, special teams, coaching, all in perfect sync. This wasn't just a championship, it was a blueprint, a quiet, methodical message to the league. Dominance doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes it's unstoppable. The internet exploded after the game. Fans dissected every moment. Analysts broke down every play. And the Seahawks' name trended across social platforms. Social media wasn't just reporting the story, it was part of the story itself. Every clip, every highlight, every meme amplified the magnitude of what had just happened. And for anyone watching, it was impossible not to feel the weight of it. This was more than a Super Bowl win. It was a showcase of preparation, skill, and timing that felt almost perfect. The night Seattle took everything became a lesson for players, fans, and the league. True dominance isn't flashy, it's relentless, and it's unforgettable. And for the Patriots, it was a reminder that even the most storied franchises can be dismantled when precision meets power. In the end, the scoreboard told the final numbers, but the story of that night, the way the Seahawks quietly and completely controlled the game, would be remembered long after the confetti fell. The internet never forgets. It only waits. Behind every viral name is a story most people never hear. Behind every headline is a version of the truth that gets buried. This was the night Seattle took everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more stories about creators, athletes, internet icons, and moments that shook the world, tap the like button, subscribe to After Dark Trends, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next story.